Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at AnonymousRealityT. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. Now today we got to talk about the scheme that DDG set up to hurry up and rush and release this album before the next court date with Halle Bailey, and specifically the song 17 More Years, where he is trying to manipulate Halle into dropping all of the charges and dropping the case and dropping the custody battle, still which has not been established, still to this day has not paid child support, is begging Halle Bailey for him to see his son on his son's birthday, and all of this and all of that, and for y'all to eat it up. For y'all to eat it up and think that Halle Bailey is this horrible mom and that she's preventing DDG from seeing his child and all of this and all of that, ignoring the active restraining order, ignoring the ABUSC allegations, ignoring the manipulative behavior that the family has partaken in the internet, and bashing Halle Bailey, calling her a liar, and all of this and all of that, y'all. But DDG doesn't want to focus on that. Now he is telling his fans to pipe down on defending him right before the court date in regards to, quote unquote, the number of his album streams. Make it make sense. We're going to watch and listen.
But I'm just saying, like, don't even feed into that, because I seen y'all defending the little 500,000 shit. We'll appreciate that 5 gifted. Don't worry about first week, nigga. Worry about week 5. Everybody worried about, nigga, the first. Now we talking about first day streams, nigga. We might as well start doing first hour. Might as well break it down, nigga. Let's do first minute. Fuck it. Let's go first minute. Who getting the most streams in 1 minute? First second streams, nigga. Fuck it. Nigga, they gonna start breaking this shit down, nigga. Like, who was to get a stream first? Who got a 1 stream, 1 second? You know what I mean, bro? Like, I'm telling you, like, I don't want y'all to feel defensive. Like,
see, the thing of it is everyone wanted to hear what DDG had to say about his ex, Halle Bailey. And so you have Power 107.5 saying the streamer dropped off his new album, Moo, and took time to address his ongoing custody battle with ex Halle Bailey. The Root, DDG and Halle Bailey's custody battle laid out in new song, and Black Twitter responds. And then TMZ is also, talking about it as well, saying the following, saying that DDG extends an olive branch to Halle Bailey amid their bitter custody battle. No, this is not real information. And it was more like a threat. It was more like, hey, I want you to drop everything, drop this case, because I'm tired of paying all this money to these lawyers, but I'm just trying to make it make sense as to how you can spend all this money to lawyers and not contribute anything to the child financially. Halle also put in those court documents that you are not paying any child support. She's been responsible for everything, down to the one visit that you had in Italy, of utilizing her security and her nanny to facilitate your supervised visit. Make it make sense. But you're on stream. You're 24/7 stream. And you buy yourself a brand new Ferrari. Right? And, nothing for the child. But we're supposed to believe in 17 more years that you're being done wrong. And what I don't understand is why we would do this right before the court date. And when is the court date, you ask? on Wednesday, on October 15th, or for some of y'all, the extension deadline for your taxes. Make it make sense! Please make it make sense. DDG not only manipulated y'all because Halle said that this was going to be her most personal album. This was going to be her most vulnerable album. She was going to do all of this opening up and talk about what she'd been through. DDG decided, you know what? Let me hurry up and rush and put out a project as well that is also going to be my most personal and my most vulnerable album. Except for it is full of lies. And nobody's talking about the album. They're just talking about 17 more years. And you have your own Twitter community telling each other to back down on fighting and sending hate because you have a quote-unquote important date on Wednesday. No. And see, this is how I know that you have the power, DDG, and you've had the power to shut down the hate against your ex, Halle Bailey. And you refuse to do it. You wanted these narratives to be out there from your Twitch streams and from your songs, but that's not what reality is. Because if you're just a good man trying to see your son and there's no ABUSC, there's none of this manipulation tactics and all of this and all of that, and it's not to a point where you can't even contact Halle, you can't even see Halle and everything else, and there's active restraining orders and all of the things, then obviously something has gone wrong. Obviously something has gone awry. Why doesn't anybody want to talk about what Halle discussed in those court documents? The pictures of the bruises up and down her arm. The incident where she was, her head was knocked over the steering wheel and she had a chipped tooth. How come nobody wants to talk about DDG trying to show up to Halle Bailey's house unannounced and look in her bedroom and assume because her bed wasn't made up that allegedly somebody else was there? And then in 17 more years, concerned about who Halle is with, who Halle's new man is. You know who the new man is. Talking about, I hope he treat you better than I can. Anybody's gonna treat Halle better than you can. You know what the difference is, DDG? This man has not said or done anything publicly that is disrespectful, that is clout chasing off of Halle Bailey. This is a man who is a go-getter for his own bread, for his own success, and is not caring about the internet and what the internet thinks about him, or what the internet thinks about his relationship, or responding to fans on the internet. No. This is a mature adult that Halle Bailey is seeing. But you try to manipulate your Twitch followers into thinking that Halle is some sort of a monster. A couple of days before your court date, and you're just handing the case to Halle Bailey and Halle Bailey's attorneys on a silver platter, trying to play in her face because they've already argued in the court that you utilize your fans, you utilize the Twitch stream, you utilize these online hate trains against her to paint false narratives and everything else, and you never clear it up. But you have no problem clearing up other nonsense. Make it make sense. And the audacity, don't think that this is not going to be utilized, you guys, in this court date, and then trying to utilize the baby sound in your songs. There was supposed to be no posting, no audio, no nothing of the child. That was supposed to be a part of these agreements. And I don't understand why we just keep ignoring the agreements and keep thinking we're bigger than the program. And you have a whole court date coming up. That's why you don't want to talk about the streams right now, because the streams is going to highlight that this is a violation. But now you want to be concerned about streams in a few weeks when Halle Bailey's album will be out by then. No. So now, not only did you want to come out with an album before Halle that you were going to use her words, that it was your most personal, and try to paint a false narrative about what's really going on in your custody battle with Halle, that's also a false narrative, a couple of days before your court date and hoping to sway the court of public opinion your way. And then you wanted to further sabotage Halle by hoping that you get more streams than her and more success than her in week 5. No. Like, let's talk about how initially your fans will tune in and then tune out, and then just wait for the next time you got drama for somebody. Like, let's just talk about what's really real here. So, nonetheless, that's it, that's all, that's todo, that's finale, that's finito, that's the end of the road, that's the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.